If you have issues with mobile data not working properly on your Google Pixel 11, let me show you what you can do to try to fix this. So first of all, we're gonna go to Settings, and then here in Settings, we're gonna start by going to Network and Internet. The first thing that you want to do is you want to check if you have the airplane mode activated or not. I know it might sound obvious, but sometimes the airplane mode can be activated even by accident, and we might not be aware of that. So of course you want to make sure that airplane mode is not used. Besides that, we have the data saver. While it allows you to save, of course, the mobile data, which limits app usage in the background if you use mobile data for them. Of course, as a result, some of these apps might not work properly. So if you, generally speaking, have access to mobile data and it somewhat works, but it doesn't work all the time or not for some apps, then this might be the reason why. If you still want to use a data saver, you can go to unrestricted mobile data and you can add some exceptions. So for example, if I enable this for, let's say, the Chrome browser, then the Chrome browser will not use a data saver even if it's enabled. Now, if you do not use a data saver, what you can also do is you can check out the VPN. So if you use any VPN whatsoever, whether it is the VPN profile that you may have find in here or create one in here, or if you use a dedicated third-party app for VPN, nevertheless, whichever option you choose, you might want to turn off a VPN temporarily to see if that helps. There are some rare instances where the VPN might not work properly, at least temporarily, of course. Maybe there's something going on with the server, maybe the connection is just bad for now. So of course, this might result in in issues with mobile data, of course, as long as you actually use mobile data instead of Wi-Fi. Now, besides that, we also have the private DNS option in here. So if you made some changes in the private DNS, if you, for example, tried to set up private DNS over here, if you tried to use a private hostname or something like that, then you might want to switch to the automatic option. This is the standard and the recommended option to use. So you might want to switch at least temporarily again, just to make sure, of course, that the mobile data works afterwards. Other than that, if you go to the SIMs option, then of course over here we can check if mobile data is enabled. So of course, if mobile data is off, naturally it won't work. You want to make sure that mobile data is enabled, and if you have two SIMs active on your phone, then you want to make sure that the proper SIM is selected. So if you have mobile data plan for one of your SIMs and the other one doesn't have it, then of course you want to make sure that the correct SIM is chosen over here. So it's going to be used by the phone. Also, if you use two SIMs at the same time on your phone, then we have this option here, automatic data switching, which allows the phone to switch the SIM that is used for mobile data in case the primary one has poor connection or if something is wrong temporarily. So while this option, generally speaking, is pretty great, this can also be the reason why you might have some issues with mobile data. Like, for example, if you get disconnected or something, maybe sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So this might be the reason. Also, we can go to the SIM settings, and in here what you want to do is you want to go to data warning and limit if you have issues with mobile data disconnecting after some time. So if mobile data works in general, but at some point it disconnects and it doesn't turn back on automatically, then you might have the data limit enabled in here. And of course, data limit is a great feature for those who like to not overuse the mobile data because, for example, of additional costs or something. Of course, at the same time, this might also be the reason why you get disconnected from mobile data or why it suddenly stops working. So you might want to check that out if that is your case. Other than that, what I can also recommend you to do is check out the preferred network type. Ideally, we want to use the 5G network. So if you made some changes over here, if you, for example, switched off 5G and you have chosen LTE or 4G, you might want to turn on 5G at least for now, again, temporarily, to see if that helps. Of course, 5G connections are, generally speaking, better if we are talking about connectivity and stability. But of course, if you prefer to use LTE or 4G, you can probably still use it, and generally speaking, that shouldn't be a problem for mobile data. However, just to make sure, of course, you can just choose 5G at least for now to see if that helps. Now, besides that, we can also go back to settings over here, And then we're gonna scroll down a little bit to go to System Settings. Now over here in the System Settings at the bottom, you should be able to find Reset Options. And over here, you want to choose Reset Mobile Network Settings. You probably don't really want to erase your eSIM, but what you might want to do is you might want to choose the SIM that should be reset. So, especially of course if you use two SIMs. If you have just one SIM active on your phone, then you don't really have this option over here. But if you use two SIMs, then you want to choose the SIM that you use for mobile data that has problems, of course. So once you select it, just tap on the Reset Settings and then see if the problem is gone. And last but not least, actually there are two more things. First one, before I end the video, you might want to simply restart your phone. Sometimes a very simple reboot of the device can actually be helpful, and it might reset the mobile data connection. So of course, just give it a try. You can, for example, go to the Quick Settings panel here, or the Control Center, tap on this power button in the bottom right corner, and then you can of course restart your phone. Or you can use the power and volume up button at the same time to open the power menu and restart your phone over there. And if after restarting you still have an issue, there's one more thing that is worth considering. Although it happens very, very rarely, sometimes it still happens, so still, you need to keep that in mind, that in some cases the mobile data issue might be because of the operator's side, or maybe there's something wrong with the signal. So there might be some problems with the signal for now. Maybe there's like a server outage going on, stuff like that. Of course, there are things that we don't have an impact on. We cannot really do anything on our phone to fix that. And in that case, we have to just simply wait until it's solved. You can also try to contact your operator or service provider and ask them if there is something going on, if maybe they can help you with the connection with the mobile data. Although I think that should be pretty much the last thing that you want to do. Most of the time, you just want to go through all of these different settings that I have mentioned in this video, and then you can try to contact your operator if everything fails. And that's pretty much it. Leave a like and subscribe.